You have seen over the past few months any number of different polls about the current state of the Democrats. The Democratic Party, their brand identity, their figureheads, and almost all of it is bad news. Now, they're not alone in that. The Republican Party has gotten a lot of bad news. Donald Trump, his polling every week goes down. I don't even really cover it anymore because I feel like every time I load up Newsweek, he's reached some new low or something like that. That said, there are polls and there are polls. And so just generally people like not liking your party or whatever, okay, that's one thing. But there should still be specific questions that you have no excuse not leading on. And there's some recent polls, Rolling Stone has done good reporting on this, that should, if the Democratic Party gave a damn at all about the country or their brand, their likelihood of winning, anything other than just keeping in their comfortable position without having changed anything, it should give them quite a bit of pause. So on the question of which party was more corrupt, Democrats edged the Republicans out with 49% of voters regarding the Democratic Party is more corrupt, 44% identifying the Republican Party that way, just 7% choosing both, neither, or equally corrupt. Now look, both of them are seen as very corrupt, but the Democrats are seen as more corrupt, despite the fact that the Republicans got an infusion of $250 million from the literal richest man in the world, who set up a lottery to get people to go vote for the candidate that he had bought in Donald Trump. The candidate who is himself a literal billionaire, representing a party that just the last time they were in office handed over trillions of dollars to the wealthy. When they get in power this time, their first priority is to once again hand over trillions of dollars. Donald Trump every day is like combing through the legal records to find the most wealthy, unrepentant fraudsters in the country, and he gives them pardons. He himself puts out a new product literally every day, okay? And amidst all of this, the voters are like, yeah, that's bad, but the Democrats are more corrupt. And look, do I think that they're wrong? Yes, I think that they're objectively wrong. I think that both are corrupt, but I think the Republicans are more corrupt. The issue is that with all of the work that the Republicans do every day to guarantee that people know that they're corrupt, that they're only there to serve their owner donors, they literally have every one of these billionaires standing behind them when they're at a podium. The fact that you are beating them on that measure means that something drastic needs to change. And let me ask you, whether you think that this is what they need to focus on or not, do you believe, what, I don't know, 180 shows into this presidency, do you believe drastic things are happening with the Democratic Party? Do you believe that they are fundamentally changing direction? I'm not even saying changing direction in the direction I would like them to go. I'm just saying literally anything. Are they doing anything? AOC and Bernie Sanders did their fighting oligarchy tour. That was good, got some people fired up. Pete Buttigieg is going viral on Fox News. Okay, we got that. Gavin Newsom is angering a lot of the Republicans. Other than that, in terms of like a platform, a foundational policy, a slogan, a new poster or whatever, are you seeing anything? And you see this poll? Like, I don't even want to put it out there because I know that everybody, including myself, like the way that you get through the day politically is with the knowledge that surely the midterms are gonna go well for the Democrats. And I still think that they're likely to, because historic precedent or whatever, generally the party in power is blamed for how bad things are going, and things are going pretty bad, so that's gonna hurt them. But this could potentially change it. After all, what has driven elections, at least for the last 12 years, has been a desire for change. But if they think that the outsiders are more corrupt than the insiders, why would they put them back in power? And so yes, champion the bill, stop the stock ownership. You know what you could do in the meantime? Have the official line of the Democratic Party be, okay, it's not illegal for you to own individual stocks, but if you do, that's it. You are not a part of our party. You don't get to caucus with us. You don't get to sit at our table, okay? You don't get to wear pink on Wednesdays or whatever. They could do that. It doesn't require a law, it doesn't require legislation. They could say, we're not allowing it because we think that it's corrupting. And we want to be able to present to the country that not a single goddamn one of us owns individual stock, because we would never even want you to be able to suspect that we were doing insider trading. And you know what else? We're not taking donations from corporations. We're handing back any donations from the billionaires or whatever. We are gonna represent you, and we are gonna make it financially impossible for you to believe anything else than that. And none of that requires a law to be passed. But I don't see them actually doing it. I'm gonna end with this, one more bit of the polling. When asked questions like which party could be counted on when it came to standing up to special interests, taking on government corruption, bringing needed change to Washington, or working to fix a broken system, Republicans beat Democrats out on every single order. I wished that I could just tear my head in half right now. That's what I feel like doing. Which one is gonna stop special interests? It's Donald freaking Trump. He is the special interest. All they do is hand over money to their donors. But again, look, why am I wasting? You already know this. I'm wasting your time by telling you this. I'm just letting you know that the Democrats have utterly failed in their messaging. And unless they are pressured, they're gonna do the exact same thing. They might literally do it with the exact same candidate. Kamala Harris is not gonna be running for governor in 2026. Maybe she has something else in mind. She's still gonna be young. She could run again. Okay, the Titanic is slipping below the water. Somebody please get a bucket.